back, everyone. After basically 2 straight weeks without a drop of rain, we finally had some rain last week, especially last Monday. We had 4 straight days with measurable precipitation, but now we've had a few dry days in a row, and we're going to finish September and start October on a very dry note. More zeros added to this graphic at the end of the month, and heading into that first week of October, a very dry pattern coming up for the next several days. Now, last week it looked like we had at least a chance of seeing maybe getting grazed by a little precipitation from one of our tropical systems, but now that no longer is going to be the case. This is Tropical Storm Imelda right here. It's kind of remarkable how close together these two tropical systems are, and neither is going to make landfall across the U.S. Imelda is getting set to take a hard right out into the Atlantic, and the stronger of the two systems, this is Hurricane Humberto, Category 4 hurricane, maximum winds gusting to 165, but this is also what we call a fish storm, mostly impacting just the open sea with the exception of the tiny island of Bermuda, but not a problem for the mainland U.S. It'll be out to sea and extra tropical over the next few days. Back here at home, the weather is quiet. It's beautiful outside this evening and a clear sky overhead tonight. A few high clouds moving overhead. That's about it. Temperatures overnight dropping down into the lower 50s. Not much to show you on Futurecast for tomorrow. This veil of high clouds that we'll have at times overnight into tomorrow morning will fade away by tomorrow afternoon. Hardly a cloud in the sky for the second half of Tuesday, and temperatures will be just like yesterday and today, well above the average for the final day of September. We're looking for about 80 tomorrow afternoon. Not much will change after that as we flip the calendar to October. There will be a little bit of a cool push coming our way Wednesday and into Thursday, but it's only kind of back close to average. It's not going to be a cooler than average pattern by any stretch of the imagination. A beautiful Wednesday with lots of sun, and while there will be a fair amount of high clouds filtering overhead on Thursday, making for kind of a milky appearance to the sky, this is still going to be a very nice day. Now, we do have some crispy, cool nights coming up later this week. Some local thermometers might see upper 30s to around 40 on a couple of occasions later this week. But when we look ahead, what's to come is all of this tropical moisture staying out to sea, and dry air will continue to dominate not only locally, but across the entire Great Lakes region into the Northeast as well. At the very end of this animation early next week, some moisture trying to creep back in from the south may lead to some rain chances next week. But until then, we are high and dry. There's a small risk of above average precipitation in today's 8 to 14 day precipitation outlook. But over the next 7 days, not only locally, but hundreds of miles in every direction around Ohio and Pennsylvania, it is a dry forecast. And after some fair weather clouds on Thursday, by Friday and the weekend, the forecast is looking up once again. Wow, what a stretch this is going to be for Friday and the weekend. First weekend of October featuring highs near 80, lots of sunshine.